Hi everyone. April showers seem to have brought the May flowers and a few other showers. And now that it's May, it's been a bit of a milestone for me. So I thought I should let you know a little bit about what's been up with me and what's been changing and tell you how things have been going in my self isolation. So I guess I should head back up to my temporary office up there and tell you what's going on. So this is my office, temporary office, and I'm set up on a temporary desk in an extra bedroom. We flip the bed up. It's a Murphy bed, and got lots of light, an extra webcam, and I'm pretty well set up to do, emergency online teaching and web calls and that sort of stuff. So it's actually worked quite well. And as you can see behind me, I've been working here for 50 days now. That's a long time. I guess it's time to tell you a little bit about what's going on. I've been actually feeling reasonably well recently, and a week or two ago I had a phone appointment with my oncologist, and he used the words, "You're in remission." Never expected to hear that. We did a CT and an MRI scan, and they can't actually see the tumor that was in my neck. So definitely we had a fantastic response to the radiation and the chemo. I do know, however, that the natural history of anaplastic thyroid is not great. So at this point, I'm in a pause, but we don't know how long that's going to be. So there's no treatment going on right now. We're just monitoring. On the CT, we did see many spots that we're not really sure what they were in all the lobes of my lungs. So if they're tumor, that's not unexpected because this type of cancer goes to your lungs often before you even find the original tumor. So if these are tumors, I've got a long climb ahead of me. If they're not and they're artifact, I'm happy. We're just going to keep watching every 6 to 8 weeks with a CT scan, which, during COVID, not easy to go to the hospital to do scans, especially when I'm trying to self-isolate because I'm in a high-risk group to, pick up this virus. Even worse is around the time that I got the remission statement, I also had this pain that had been going for quite a while in my neck, so I had trouble reconciling what was going on there. But we went on to a steroid to try to settle down if it's inflammation, and most of it has gone. So it was inflammation. So, I won't get into the signaling aspects of how the steroids work, but certainly I'm glad that I'm not feeling as much pain. It was just difficult to hear you don't have tumor when you have pain. So that's the nature of things. And I just finished teaching a pain class, so I guess I should figure that one out. So what have I been doing other than sitting in this room and video conferencing? Well, I've been doing a lot of baking. I think a lot of people have been doing that, and ran out of yeast and ran out of flour. And we're very lucky our friends down the street were able to go to the store for us because we're trying not to go out. I haven't been out for those 50 days to a store. They were able to do the groceries for us and brought us a lot of flour and a lot of yeast, so I can do more baking again. I think last week I made bread, I made homemade naan. I have been cooking, probably not good for the waistline, but that's the way this happens. It's not the COVID-19, it's the COVID-15 pounds that add on. I've been walking the dog, doing stuff around the house, trying to take pictures now and again, doing some video editing, just because I find that kind of fun. Been doing stained glass a little bit. I'm trying to finish off this large panel, and I'll show you that in a second. So today being May 1st, it's a milestone day for me. The 50 days is one of them, being working at home. But in the fall and early winter, I got the news that I would probably have a 50-50 chance of making it through April. I've done that. And it feels good to be able to say, yep, I'm now on the better side of those odds. I don't know how long I have. I certainly have a lot more than I thought originally because of the tumor not being visible in my neck, and there's no recurrence in my neck. So this is a very good day. It's the beginning of a kind of a new season. I'm now on, as I said, on the good side of the odds. And now I'm just going to take stock of things and do stuff that I enjoy. Can't travel. Normally we travel in, the end of April or beginning of May. So a year ago today, we were in Barcelona and we were heading to Lisbon on the way home to Toronto and had a fantastic vacation. I guess I should take you downstairs to look at that stained glass that I mentioned and give you a sense of the project that I'm working on. I'll pop back up here in a second and say a few final words. Another thing I've been working on is doing some stained glass. I don't know if many of you know that I do that, but I've been working on a fairly large project, and I do all my stuff right here on my workbench, cutting and grinding and all those sorts of things. So I'll show you this other project that I've been doing. This area that need to be put back or cut and put in, but I'll get there. When it gets finished, I'll post some pictures. It's taken, I think, 4 years. I haven't been putting a lot of time into it. So hopefully this spring, moving into summer, is going to uh, be an interesting time. It's guaranteed to be unusual. I'm looking forward to getting outside more, and if they change some of the restrictions right now for COVID-19, I may actually go out to a store again and just kind of do things I want to do and just try new experiences. So just hopefully this update gives you a sense of what's going on with me, and I'm kind of happy the way the spring is going so far, and hopefully it's going well for you too. Take care.